But the prosecution flat out refuses to accept you murdered Mikoshiba. There's no room for error. You could flat out confess and they would refuse to accept it.
Excellent. In the end, they'll lock me up for battery. And I'll get away with murder.
Yeah. We know all about what you and Kwana planned. We just don't have the evidence to prove it.
My condolences.
Which reminds me, you said you'd confess to killing Mikoshiba after you got out of prison, right? Then, as icing on the cake, you'd admit the battery charge was false and humiliate the law for letting a murderer walk free.
Exactly. The public must know that the law can't be trusted. Personally, I hope the media hops all over it.
I bet you do. So when that time comes, you'll need some decisive evidence of the murder so your confession holds water. Maybe you've got something like that in your back pocket already?
He has a shank because he's in prison. Not a bad reaction from O'Hara. Maybe there's really is some kind of hard evidence of Mikoshiba's murder.
Because we'd sure look good if we had some new evidence to take into the appeal.
That's why you geniuses came all the way out here. I told you I wouldn't admit to the murder in court. I have no intention of just handing it over.
Handing it over? So you're saying there is still a piece of evidence we don't know about?
What is it, O'Hara-san?
Even if there was, you'll never get your hands on it. Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
The body. What kind of material evidence is there? Or is any? Yeah. What kind of material evidence, if there even is any, would O'Hara be hiding? The body. Murder weapon?
The murder weapon. Kanagawa PD said the weapon used to kill Mikoshiba still hadn't been found.
Yet it appears in the footage without a doubt as to what it is. A knife. If it wasn't found at the murder scene, it's highly likely the suspect or an accomplice took it with them.
Yes.
Any normal criminal would have just ditched it somewhere. Except you're anything but normal.
Exactly.
You got revenge for your son, and you want to publicly humiliate the law for letting you pull it off.
Your point?
Do you have the
If you were
knife
cleared
somewhere?
of the battery charges and confessed to Mikoshiba's murder without evidence, no one would buy it. You'd need something convincing. Busting out the weapon no one's found yet would do the trick.
Yep.
That one piece of evidence would flip the whole case on its head.
Well, look at you go. Then tell me, where do you surmise I've hidden this weapon?
Well, right after killing Mikoshiba in Ijincho, you would have had to book it to Ikebukuro Station.
Yes.
You had accomplices with you.
And if that's the case, there would have been plenty of time to hide the weapon.
Yeah, so that's about as far as I've thought this out.
If that's it, then I'm done here.
Kawana's vanished, O'Hara-san. Public security found out about him.
Public security?
Kawana wanted me to tell you he won't make it to the end of your revenge plan.
So, I'm the last man standing, am I? Well, he's already helped me plenty. I never expected to see him again anyway.
At this point, he won't be able to outrun them. If public security catches him, he'll get much worse than an unfair trial. Burying him will be the least they do.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's going on?
You remember last time? If you don't recall, I said you'd grabbed a tiger by the tail.
And your tiger is public security?
Right. And they're out there on the warpath. Everything has to be brought into the light. We need what you did to be exposed. Kawana can't be saved in any other way. I need your help, O'Hara-san.
Then you lose. I'll never admit to killing Hiro Mikoshiba in court. The system can die. It threw Toshiro away, and I won't lift a finger to save it.
That's fair.
Kowana-san knew how this could end. We have our convictions. When this started, we knew it could end up costing our lives.
You knew going in, huh? And that's all? Is that what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night?
Maybe it is.
Yagami-san. Do you remember my original request to look into both Ihara incidents? I asked you to look into the train event, and then I asked you to look into Hiro Mikoshiba's murder.
Yeah.
And now, I'm afraid I have to make one more request of you.
Okay.
Do you still carry your defense attorney's lapel pin? Ihara-san's trial. I'd like you to take the floor with me to defend him. It's going to be eventful. I think we should go as a team.
Sure about that? You know, my legal counsel isn't cheap.
I'll let Genda-sensei know about the invoice.
You got it. Count me in.
All right.
You never know when something like this will happen. Check it out. I always have it on me.
I know that.
You do?
I love Sori-san. She's so cool. Omorocho! Kata-san and the others are looking for Wana and Injincho. Is there anything left to do before I go back? Warning. Things are going to get pretty intense from here on out. So if there's anything you need to do at Komorocho, now's the time. You may want to save the game too. Note that you're in it for a long haul, so you're still able to save along the way, but you you may want to make separate saves instead of overriding any prior to this point. Once you start the finale, there's no going back. Alright. So, in that case, we're going to override everything. I can't believe I've played 21 hours in this game. Right. I think that'll do. Food! Nope, no food. I thought there was something in there. I love how you can go into places. No? Not that one. Well, you could go. I thought you could go in there. Wait, is it this way? No. Where is it? Huh? That's weird. Anyway, where am I going? Make purpose to go to Injinjo. Okay.
Really, guys? I wish you.
Oh, that's mine. Did you
What a
do
waste.
a cheerleading comp? Of course! Nah, I actually didn't. Part of the main story is doing a dance routine. Like, doing dance. And Jim Short.
Hello?
Doc, where you at right now?
Just got back to Yokohama, actually. You weren't spying on me, were you?
You just noticed? Everywhere you went, I know about it. And I mean everywhere.
Where are you right now?
Over at the Leomont's place. Hoshino-kun and Higashi are here too.
Oh, right. They mentioned they were going to Yokohama to see Ahara's wife or something.
Make your way over, will you? I need a full report, and I don't want to hear you were slacking.
Well, look at you taking charge. Anything else, boss?
Yeah, don't drag your feet along the way.
I love Kaito. He's so cool. One of the best characters. That's why after this I'm going to play the Kaito's Files. Where do I need to go?
And stay down.
Oh, this way. There we go. Just gonna eat a little bit whilst I watch.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Everyone but the star of the show.
That is next-level ass-kissing, Hoshino-kun.
A good ass kisser is a good communicator. Welcome back, Yagami-san.
Grab a seat, Doc.
Okay, what's going on?
Nice. So you're really gonna stand in court again?
Yep.
Just to give Sari-san some support.
Ah, I see. Does that mean I don't need to be present for Ahara-san's appeal?
Huh? How would I know? Isn't that more of a Saori-san question?
Yeah.
Yagami's there, I don't see why you gotta be. You're on thin ice, Hoshino-kun. You still gonna have a job if you're redundant?
I have been plenty useful. At least a little.
Should a lawyer really have to say that? This guy is kind of a rookie, huh?
Man, the gangster just put the lawyer on notice.
Well, that's all I got. How about you guys?
Better gather all the info everyone got in intro and sort it out. So where is Kawana?
So where's Kawana? Any word on where he's hiding?
Yeah, about that.
I'm fine.
We must have asked everyone in Eugene show, but we got nothing.
RK's out there looking for him too. They seem to think I've still got him under watch.
On the flip side, that means they still haven't found him either.
Well, yes, although that's not much consolation.
You think Kawana-san's still in one piece after the explosion?
Yeah, of course he's in.
Alive? Yes. Unharmed? I can't say. When I saw him, he was already making plans to disappear. But the real problem is what happens next. Now that he knows Reiko Kusamoto betrayed him, we don't know Kawana's next move.
I'd never let that slide if I were in his shoes. Maybe Kawana's thinking the same thing, you know? He spent all that time underground brooding and shit. Maybe he's really gonna stick it to Reiko Kusamoto.
Maybe, Tessa.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Better gather all the info everyone else. Okay.
Oshino-kun, Higashi, you two met with Ahara's wife?
Did he?
Yeah, but we didn't gain much from it.
Of course you didn't.
Turns out Ahara and his old lady don't really keep in touch. After her son took his life 4 years back, she refused to keep living under the same roof. Only reason she hasn't divorced him is because it's too much of a pain to process.
That's fair.
She's been living in that same apartment even when Toshiro-kun was still alive. She let us light some incense on his altar, but she was pretty vacant the whole time.
Did Ahara's battery charge come up at all?
She said she didn't care.
She didn't care her husband was out there groping women and killing bullies? Has she even seen Mikoshiba's murder
No, because she's
footage?
she knows of it.
According to her, no.
Really? That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Well, there's no easy way to put it, but it felt like she'd given up on everything.
Oh.
Made for a pretty depressing trip, I'll tell you that.
What's the word on RK?
What's the word on RK coming down to Ijincho?
Everywhere you look, they're strutting around like they own the place. And they know our faces, too. They stare us down, but never get too close. It's fucking annoying.
Plus, they're acting like they're here to stay. They've been harassing the joints we have ties with.
Harassing how?
You know, shit like pretending to be normal customers and dine and dashing or complaining to mess with business.
Yeah.
Then another guy will come in and be like, need protection? And suddenly they're charging a fee.
That's some Yakuza shit right there.
Yeah. Old shit, too. A Yakuza who pulls out today is out in one shot under the anti-gang laws.
And Soma? Is he still around town?
Nah, there's nothing on him. Even if he is, he probably went underground by now. And Soma isn't exactly a social butterfly like Akutsu. Finding him's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if he has public security's help. Unless it's a life or death situation, I doubt he'll show his face.
That about wrap it up?
That about wrap it up?
Seems so. As for me, I think I'll head out and see what I can find out about Kawana-san.
Same. I just hope he's okay.
Why? He's a murderer. What?
Tsukumo-san and Sugiura-san do some impressive work.
Yeah. You don't hold a candle to them, Hoshino-kun.
Black belt in karate and you never even use it.
Well, I'm just more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Anyway, I'm heading back to Kamurocho. Enjoy yourself, Higashi-san.
What about you, Tak? Want to call it a night? Tesso said he'll let us stay if you do.
No skin off my back, really.
So, what'll it be?
Yeah, stay the night.
If I can really stay the night, I'll take him up on that.
Oh, I got a dirty iron too. That was random. No luck finding Kawamo Soma. Guess that means we're done in Incho then.
Yagami, I think I'll stick with Aniki and tag along. Guess that means I'm helping you guys out. Couldn't live with myself if I backed out now with a fish this big on the line.
Yeah, that's a point. Look at him with the drone, dude.
Get this, Tak. Tesso asked me to fly the drone. Says it's the first time he's seen this place from above.
Seriously, it's pretty legit. I picked one up for myself.
Yeah. I want that one. What's that? Yeah. Make preparations. Whoa, okay.
Why is it?
Kick ass.
Stay down.
Where am I supposed to go to make preparations? There. Hoverboard time, baby!
Hey, Yagami-san. You handle everything in the Jincho?
I think so?
Yeah, warning, pretty intense. Let's go. No, I believe I'm good to go.
Really? Good, because Tsukumo-kun said he had something he wanted to show you. He's upstairs. You mind going to him?
Alright.
Tsukumo-kun, Yagami-san's here.
Something up?
Yes, it's about the pendant Kawana-san gave you. Turns out, it was just a decoy after all.
Decoy? For what?
Really?
For what was inside. This.
Whoa.
The cracks in the pendant were hiding an SD card, and on it was some video data.
Video data? Of what exactly?
Oh, here we go.
It's the footage of Ihara murdering Hiro Mikoshiba, just like we saw before. No additional scenes.
That doesn't make sense. Why would Kawana put his life on the line just to give me that? I mean, RK came after him and everything. And all for a video that's already all over the internet?
Yes, except the video on that card is the original. All the others were copies of this source. In layman's terms, this is the master tape. Or in film, it'd be the negative. With no additions or modifications of any kind.
Wow.
What do you mean? And how do you know for sure?
So this SD card here is a special little thing. You can't usually buy it in stores. It's called a worm, or write once, read many. If you were to take a picture with a digital camera, the images saved on this SD card couldn't be edited or deleted. It's what forensics teams use when photographing crime scenes.
Oh, cool.
Which means what we have here is unaltered footage of Mikoshiba's murder.
That means it would qualify as evidence in Hara's appeal.
Yeah, I'd say you have room to negotiate with the prosecution and the judge. At the very least, it beats an internet copy with no origin.
Hey, think this'll be enough to win the trial?
Well, I can't guarantee that. But it does explain why Kawana-san took such a risk. The video on here is the sole original. That's why he'd only leave it in the hands of someone he trusted.
So the murder footage is on a worm card. Does Kawana want me to use this in court?
Kawana asked me to give this to Ahara.
Sure, but he had to know we'd turn it inside out first. Maybe it's Kawana-san's way of entrusting you with the evidence you need? After all, with public security after him, he may not live to see tomorrow. And seeing how he's on the run, he had to find a way to get that into Ahara-san's hands. Which I think is why he left it all up to you, Yagamishi.
And it's settled. It's about time I expose everyone involved in Mikoshiba's murder. Ahara, Kawana, and his students. That's the first step to luring public security out in the open.
Yeah, okay.
And I believe the SD card will make that possible.
So hey, looks like almost getting blown up was worth it.
Almost.
I guess so.
Uh-oh, here we go. Who's this?
Hey, sorry to bug you.
Matsun? What are you doing here?
I was talking to the MRC guys earlier. They said you'd be at this detective agency.
Everything okay?
Well, Akane started hanging out with some shady guys. So I figured I should talk to Yagami-san about this.
Sounds like a tricky situation. Please, have a seat.
Akane's that girl you hung out with all the time, right?
Yep. She got along with Mikoshiba in a basketball club. She's a little cynical, and she bullied Koda-san.
So, want to tell me more about these shady guys?
They're these thugs from Tokyo. RK, they're called. They've been flirting with her.
Okay. What else?
They got her so comfortable she blurted out some stuff she probably shouldn't have. Stuff about you, Yagami-san.
Well, that's nothing I can't handle. But rolling with RK is bad news. She needs to stop. Their leaders are ex-Yakuza, you know.
I knew it. So they actually are dangerous then.
What's really going on?
They asked Akane which student you cared about the most.
What?
So she kind of blurted out Koda's name.
Oh, no.
She did what?
Yeah, even Akane knew she messed up, so she called me right after. Yagami-san, you've been mixed up with RK, right? You think they might go after Koda?
Yes.
Can you try to get in touch with her?
Actually, I haven't been able to.
What about Akane?
Oh, right. Let me try and call.
Hello, Matsun?
Akane, where are you right now?
The last place Mikoshiba-sensei was.
Huh?
I'm with RK. We're at the building where Mikoshiba-sensei's body was found.
Why?
What?
Matsun, are you with Yagami already?
What? How do you know about that?
It's Yagami. Is Koda-san there too?
She is.
Oh, shit.
Yagami-san! It's me, Koda! Please, help!
This Yagami? Come on over and we'll play. You know the place, right?
Who is this?
Not important. Better hurry, or else Kodo-chan will have to entertain us.
Oh,
know what I
man.
mean?
Hey! Stop it! No!
Don't! What the hell do you want?
Come down and find out. Oh, I'm sure this goes without saying, but if You go to the cops. These girls are as good as dead.
Do you guys even understand what you're doing right now?
Better hurry.
Oh shit.
What's happening?
Matsu, you stay here. Tsukumo!
I'll contact Kaito-san and Higashi-san for help. And I'll fly my drone out to the sea.